I'm going to be making $10,000 a month in under 90 days, and this is how I'm going to do it.
I bring it back, it was a still a fade. Before no Cardinals, baby girl, she played the tourist guide.
What's good with your boys, man? So, we just traded. I sound a little fucking dusty. I think it's a little bit of sickness, so that's why I took some pre-workout. It's orange flavored, so there's a ton of fucking vitamin C in it, but we're about to go to the gym. We just traded. I would say it was pretty rough. I woke up at 5, pressed the snooze, and then woke up at 6:30, which is when the market opens, and I was like, oh, fuck. Like, why did I click snooze? Boys, never click snooze. The minute you click snooze, you've already failed your first task of the day, all right? And you don't want that to happen. So I click snooze, 6:30. Fuck, man, what the fuck? Why am I still asleep, you know? That's what happened. And then I go to the washroom, and then I come back. It's like 6:45, and I'm like, all right, well, let's get to trading, right? So then I started trading a bit. My first trade was a loss. I just wasn't focused, or I was a little bit sleepy. Second trade was a dub, so I made that money back, and then a little bit on top of it. And then my third trade, I really fucked it, but like I was up. It was a winning trade. I should have made more, but I really fucked it. Like, I entered at like 16 and sold at like 16.30, and then shit goes to like $19 in like 3 more minutes, and then I was like, oh fuck. And then I went back in around like 19, and then sold around like 20. So I made some profit on that. But today's gonna be a tough pickle kind of day. I don't know why I just said that. But what's gonna happen though is, like, it's 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock right now. I gotta go to the gym, and then I want to come back home. And around 11, it's like the Fed speech in the market. So it's gonna be like really high volume, really crazy movements. So I want to be on back on the computer trading at 11. But the thing is that the France versus Morocco game is at 11 too. So I got to make like some quick swifty trades, or don't make any trades at all, I guess. And then go watch that France game, which will end around like 12:45. But then I got to work at 4. So there's not going to be too much time today to work on the business. I'm still going to work on it. We're going to offer, YouTube ads as well. So like YouTube video ads, just because I feel like everybody's doing Facebook ads. So I kind of want to be different. So I won't tell you what niche I'm doing yet. I'm going to start testing it out, but I'm going to be offering YouTube ads to like the services that I want to provide, the niche I want to provide. But yeah, I just took some pump powder and some pre-workout. We're about to go to the gym. These are probably the best pre-workout snacks, honestly. Even though I'm cutting and it's 200 calories, I'll burn it like at the gym. So not really too worried about it. But yeah, let's go and have a party. All right, see ya.
Bros, get in the gym. I don't know what you guys are doing. Well, I'm gonna do cardio, I'm gonna play soccer. Listen, I played soccer. I thought I enjoyed it. Thought it was gonna be the best thing that I was doing for the rest of my life. No, dude, the gym is the best thing. Feeling strong, feeling empowered, feeling confident, masculine. It's the way to go, guys. Get in the gym, lift some weights, bench 400 pounds. Nobody will fuck with you anymore.
What's good, bros? So it's the second day. Those previous clips were from yesterday. I didn't really do too much yesterday. It was just because there was a World Cup and it was France versus Morocco, and I was really supportive of France. So I was like, I had to watch it. And well, obviously France won, so let's fucking go. And now they're gonna go beat Argentina in the World Cup final. So let's do that, right? But then I had to work around like 4 to 9. And I normally go to bed early too. So yeah, 4 to 9, and I had to do a lot of fucking work too. It was like a lot of inventory bullshit, like a lot of labor, because we like received a ton of stock and all that shit. But yeah, so yesterday was a tough day for me. Okay, I'll tell you why. I was up. I did trading. Okay, I didn't do any work on the business, which sucks. But it wasn't really a productive day. I would say I'm not procrastinated, but I could have done better. You know. So what happened was I obviously woke up and traded, right? And I started the day up, like, I would say like 3% on my account, which is a lot for me right now, right? So I started up 3% on my account in the span of like an hour. And so I was like, cool, like I'm gonna leave it for now, and then I'm gonna come back in the afternoon, just because in the afternoon there was a speech for FOMC, meaning like it was a speech for them to increase interest rates. So if they had good news, shit would like hit the fan and go up, right? So what I was thinking, I was like, oh, you know what? Like it should be good news, because they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna slow down and all that shit. So I take like an early position into a stock. I think it was Coinbase. Yeah, it was Coinbase, because everything moves, especially the big stocks, during those kind of meetings. But so I take an early position on Coinbase. Right at 11, market tanks, market drops, I get stopped out, and I just keep on getting back in, because I'm like, oh, it's gonna go back up, and then it gets stopped out again, go back in, I get stopped out again. All of a sudden I'm down fucking 1% on my account. I went from being up 3% down to 1%, which is like negative like something dollars. So I was really frustrated, and then I was like, well, let me continue trading, maybe there's gonna be good news. And I just kept on digging myself into a hole. I was over trading a lot, and mentally that shit just destroyed me. I was like, fuck, I feel like I'm pretty good at hiding it whenever I have like a bad loss or some kind of on that lines throughout like in the mornings. Like I feel like I do a good job at hiding it, I would say, because like when I'm around people, I just I don't want to be like the mentally like ill or like downer kind of shit. Like I don't want to bring anybody else down, right? I'd rather just keep it to myself. But I feel like I need to work more. Like I need to work harder on like trading, and like I need to work harder on decisions and all that stuff. Because today I'm up, thank fuck, I'm up like 4% on my account. Okay, which is really good for me. But I could have been up way more. But what happened was I took like a position in a stock and I just scalped it, which normally I avoid scalping. But yeah, it was just a frustrating thing, but at least I'm up. So I decided to just leave it and walk away and not like ruin anything else. But yeah, so I also didn't work on the business yesterday too. So yesterday was kind of a shit day, honestly, to be honest. And I didn't even post a vlog as well. So yeah, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna work on the business a lot. I've already traded, I'm up 4%. I'm not gonna touch it anymore until tomorrow, which is Friday, last trading day of the week. And then yeah, so today's main focus is just gonna be working on the business. I don't want to say I'm niche hopping, but I did switch like the industry I want to service, because I feel like the home service industries like roofing and flooring and all those kind of stuff, like in that niche, is really saturated right now. A lot of people are like doing messages in there, especially like in Canada and like in the US and in other countries like Australia and UK and all that stuff. So I don't want to really do the home service industry anymore, just because everywhere I see it's just people being like, oh, how can I service kitchen renovations, how can I service this, how can I service that, right? Which I'm not saying it's impossible. It's definitely not impossible. I could definitely do it if I worked hard enough on it, but it's like I'm not too passionate about it as well. So that's why I'm going to switch my niche to something else, which I will eventually reveal it to you guys once I get some progress in and see how it goes. But yeah, so I'm also going to stop doing Facebook ads too as a service, because I feel like everybody's offering that, so it's not really too good. But yeah, and then the weekend, so yeah, today's Friday. Thursday. So the weekend will probably look pretty good for me. Weekend, I gotta work, but then we're like going out with the boys on Saturday. I don't normally go out too much. I don't know why. It's just, I guess I was never like the going out kind of person in general, but I feel like I should, just to like get a feel of like what it is and like what's going on and all that stuff. Because honestly, I've never been to a club before. I've been to shitty like dance bars, but like it's not the same thing, right? So I'm gonna go out on Saturday and with the boys, gonna have some fun. It's gonna be fun. Maybe I'll vlog that. Maybe I'll get some clips of that shit too. But yeah, it should be a fun weekend. And yeah, with work and like the business and all that stuff, I'm just gonna be on the grind, boys. I need to like dedicate my life to being like on a mission of like becoming like one of those a high value man, because I feel like I get looked at like so shitty all the time, and like it's just fucking lonely as shit, and it's not fun, right? So I feel like I need to dedicate like the goals of becoming a high value man, and trying to like focus on just grinding and achieving like a bunch of goals, and being able to give freedom and success, and like be able to share it and all that stuff, and like, you know, maybe like give back to like the family and all that stuff, right? So that's kind of the goal right now. I just need to grind, because I'm not doing this shit for me. I'm doing this shit for like my family and all that stuff. Eventually like the rewards and the prizes will come, but obviously family's always first, right? So I'm on that mission of becoming that high value man. I just don't want, you don't want to be like 80 years old and then, be the biggest regret is like, oh, I didn't hang out with my family enough, or I didn't do this, I didn't do that, right? Because nobody, when they're 80 years old, nobody's ever like, oh, I wish I worked more at my job. Like nobody ever says that. Like, oh, I wish I was working more hours at the office so I can make more money. Like, no, it's not. I don't want to end up like that. I want to be like free. I want to be happy, well off, and all that stuff, right? It's like what Denzel Washington said. He was like saying at a graduation at Harvard or something. He was giving a speech, and he was like, imagine you're on your deathbed. You're literally like 10 seconds about to die, and all of a sudden you see 3 ghosts, and these 3 ghosts were the people that you were supposed to be. One was an actor, one was like an entrepreneur, businessman, and one was like a doctor. But all you did was just slack off and jerk your whole life down the toilet, right? He said, what if those guys were around and they told you that you could have brought us to life, you could have been us, but you decided to piss away your time and just waste everything and jerk off in the washroom, right? So this fucking asshole. Anyways, yeah, so you gotta work hard, boys. You gotta do the shit you want to do, all right? You gotta work for it. The woman will come. It's what Tristan Tate said. He said that the guys are all stressed out about like their family and like woman and like all that stuff. But if you just dedicate your life to achieving your goals and becoming free financially, escaping the matrix, the woman will come. Everything will come. The cars will come, the woman will come, the watches will come, the homes will come, right? But what it is it's at minimum of 5 years of grinding. 5 years dedication to grinding is what it takes. And not a lot of people want to do that. Not a lot of people want to sacrifice 5 years of their life to be free for the next 90 years, 80 years, 70 years, right? So that's all it takes. All it takes is 5 years. Fucking Amazon was built in like 20 years. And look at Jeff. He's like 55 and he's like balling. He still has 50 more years to live, right? So focus, boys. I want you guys to focus on your goals. I want you guys to achieve what you got to achieve, all right? Set them. Write down on a piece of paper from head to toe just what you need to do, what you want, the shit you want, all right? And then the next page on the back of it, write down the shit you'll do to get the shit you want, right? That's a good way to start off. And then it like tosses you down the loophole. It's what Manny Koshman says. He says that you got to figure out a way to get on top of the mountain and then pour the water down. Because once you pour the water down, it'll figure out a way to get down, right? The subconscious mind will figure out a way on how you can get that Ferrari. The subconscious mind will figure out a way how to get the $10 million mansion. You just need to plant that seed climb the mountain. You need to do the hard shit, and climbing a mountain takes like days or hours even, right? And then you need to pour the water down, and then the subconscious mind will take over and it'll figure it all out. So I'll see you guys in 2 minutes. I'm about to go and get some coffee. I really like JJ Bean, so I'm gonna do that, and then get some milk, and then eat some food, and then work on the biz and keep you guys posted. So thanks for this little car podcast. Hopefully you stayed tuned throughout the full thing, and we're gonna go back to work. So bros, I have created a Facebook Instagram account. An Instagram account for the business, and right now I gotta redo my outreach email templates. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm rewriting my email templates just because I think it's too like catfishy. I think when people see it, it'll just be like, oh, he's trying to sell us something, so toss it in the trash. So what I'm doing is kind of like making sure they respond in a way, right? So that's what I'm planning to do. So I'm doing that, but I also need some more like help and feedback. So that's why I am watching a couple of YouTube videos on like the best cold email outreach templates. But once I get that done, I think I'll be ready to resend emails in a different niche, in a different industry than home services, offering a different service, right? So once I do that, I will show you guys. So, bros, it looks like I didn't move, right? It looks like I was working, grinding, doing my shit, right? It's not what happened. I went to go out and get like food, and got stuck in traffic for like 2 hours. I left at like 2 o'clock and got home at 4 o'clock. It was not worth it. It just it lets you know that time is like your most valuable asset, and that you should never waste your time, which I did. I could have perfectly made food at home, finished in like 30 minutes, went back to work, but no, I decided to go out, drive across fucking town, 15-minute drive, get there while there wasn't any traffic, eat food, and then get stuck in like hour-long like rush hour traffic on the way back. So, you know, I decided to do that. That was my decision. Obviously I regret doing it, but it's like 4 o'clock right now, so I can't really, there's like nothing I can really do. So I just wasted like 2 hours. So, quick lesson. Time is your most valuable asset. Everybody thinks you get money and like you're happy. Money buys you time. Time can't buy you money. You could be a fucking brokey until you're 80 years old. And then all of a sudden you hit the lottery jackpot. You made like so much money you can't even spend it. You make $100 million out of like a lottery jackpot. Well, now you got no fucking time. You probably got like 5, maybe 10 years to live. And like you're old as fucking, you got no way to spend all that money, right? But like any 80-year-old would give everything they have just to be fucking 20 years old again, right? So time is your most valuable asset. Focus on doing the shit you need to do. Don't procrastinate. You'll regret it. And try to just cut out bad shit, honestly. I shouldn't have fucking gone out. It's a big mistake, but it's 4 o'clock right now. I go to bed at 9, pretty full. So I feel like I could probably grind for a couple hours, but it's just sucks because you get set back, but it won't happen again. I won't let it happen again. I'll just fucking eat out of the trash can. Yeah, it is what it is. But boys, I think this is gonna be the end of the video. It was a pretty short one. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. Talked about a lot of valuable shit, and yeah, I'll plug my TikTok below so you guys can follow me there. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Tomorrow's gonna be a dope vlog, and then Saturday's gonna be a dope vlog as well. So yeah, let's see where this shit goes. And I would say the goal with this channel is like a luxury channel. But obviously I don't got the luxury right now, so it's like more of like a future planning channel. Like I want to be like a channel like Manny Koshman or some shit like that, where like he talks about like what it takes to be successful, but also like shows luxury shit that he owns, like Bugattis and all that stuff, just to motivate you, because that's what motivates me, and that's what like made me want to start on this journey. But I think that's where I want the channel to go eventually. But right now I'm in the grinding stage, and I just gotta stay focused, man. I can't be doing all this shit, just going out. So, yeah, I will see you guys later.